came back and interrupted the video because if the microphone wasn't plugged in, Rachel was gonna get really mad at me.
Yeah.
You guys haven't seen that side of Rachel yet, but I'm just kidding. She's pretty nice. So go ahead and click that subscribe button.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining. And if it's not your first time, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a full face of makeup using all products that are under $10. Or I should say $10 and under, because there's a couple of products that are $10. But I've got an entire box of makeup here, and everything that I'm going to use is under $10. And I'm doing that because I kind of want to show you guys out there that don't know a lot about the current state of makeup that the drugstore has really stepped up their game. Like, I remember when I was growing up, even into my early 20s, how the makeup at the drugstore was just absolutely horrible. Like, eyeshadows were like chalky. I mean, so I think nowadays a lot of the drugstore makeup is as good, or if not even better, than some high-end makeup. So I'm really excited. I want to create a look using all affordable products. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and go ahead and like this video if you like it, or if you like affordable makeup, okay? So let's get started. I don't know why I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's pretty warm in here. But I wanted to start to get into the holiday spirit. Can you guys see my sweatshirt? Home Alone is my favorite movie of all time. Not just my favorite Christmas movie. Favorite movie of all time. So I am actually gonna go to my eyes first. I usually do my eyes first anyway. Some of these products, some of them I've used before and some of them I have not used before. So I'm excited. There's a little bit of a mix of different things. So I'm gonna first start off with the COVERGIRL Lid Lockup Eye Primer. And while I wait for my eyeshadow primer to dry, I've already mentioned this in another video, but I am absolutely obsessed with the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil. I think these retail for under $10, but if they're a little more than $10 right now as I'm filming this on Ulta, they're on sale for like $6.50. You definitely should go and pick up one of these. So I like to put this on just like a lip treatment kind of thing. Even though it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, I like to put it on like while I'm doing my makeup just to moisturize my lips. So I'm gonna do that. It feels so good. I went to Walgreens the other day, and at the Walgreens near me, right at the front of the store, they had this huge display of like so many Profusion holiday sets. And I've never used Profusion before, but I've heard amazing things about Profusion. So they are an extremely affordable brand. I've heard their eyeshadows are really good. So they had like a whole bunch of 9-pan holiday palettes. So I picked one up. Now, this says it retails for $10, but actually at my Walgreens, it was on sale for like $6.50 or something like that. Something crazy like that. So I'm really excited. Now, the packaging is plastic, but it's actually kind of heavy for a $10 palette. And then you open it up and it has this giant, hello, has this giant mirror and these 9 pans that are like really big. I was very surprised, and they look really nice. The color scheme looks beautiful, kind of just, well, it says nude, so got kind of some nude shades in there, and they're really pretty. I'm excited. So I'm gonna just create a look with this palette. say from those 4 shades I just tried, I really like this. I think it's such a pretty bronzy look. The mattes were super easy to blend, but they're pigmented. The metallic shade is really foiled and metallic. I'm very impressed by this so far, so I'll keep using it. I don't know, I would say go check it out if you at your local Walgreens, see if they have it. And I will look to see if they have it online as well. I am really loyal to my KVD Vegan Beauty tattoo liner, liquid liner. I've tried some others, but they don't compare in my opinion. So I saw this at my Target. They had a little holiday Epic Ink waterproof liner from NYX, and it's $8.99. So I thought I would pick it up and try it. I have tried this in the brown shade and I didn't like it. I didn't think it was pigmented. All right, let me open this.
Three hours later.
So I'm gonna create a wing. Let's see how that looks. So far it seems pretty similar to the KVD liner. It's very easy to glide and the pen is virtually the same. Pretty nice. Very glidey, very easy to use. The wings are not even, but that's okay. I'm gonna slap on some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paris Air Volume Mega Mascara. This I put in my Ulta and Sephora haul that I recently did. I'll put that in my description box down below if you haven't seen that video yet. So I've only worn it once, so let's try it again. So after the couple times of using this, I will say, if you don't like a thick, clumpy, super volumizing mascara, you won't like this. Like this reminds me of the Voluminous Lash Paradise so much. Like that thicker, kind of clumpier look, which actually I like, but I know some people like more wispy type of lashes and you won't get that with this. This is thick. So I'm going to let my eyelashes dry a little bit and then I'm gonna apply some false lashes. Okay, so for my lashes, I'm really excited. I found this brand through some other people here on YouTube. This is from a brand called Beauty Creations, and I bought 4 of their styles of lashes. These lashes look absolutely beautiful. They're definitely more on the dramatic side. Like they're not natural, everyday type of lashes. Like they're super fluffy. And like I said, I got a few different pairs. The ones that I think I'm going to use today, I'm gonna use the style Cryptic. So they're like super duper fluffy. I also did a video on how to apply false lashes. So if you missed that, I'll also link that down below. Oh, there's a really cute dog outside. Oh. I do love where my filming desk is because I look right out and we live like in the back of the apartment complex and a lot of people walk their dogs back here, so I love seeing all the dogs. But I don't love my upstairs neighbors. They have 2 little kids that are so loud. Ooh, look at these. Alrighty, moving on to the rest of the face. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I am gonna use my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector because I've got extremely dark under eyes and I have to put this on underneath all my concealer just so I don't have to use as much concealer. I don't really usually wear face primers. Like very occasionally I wear them. So I'm just gonna skip one today. I'm gonna go right into foundation now. For me, I love both the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and Dewy and Smooth foundations. I love these both. I like to wear them individually and I also like to mix them. So I think today I'm gonna use the Dewy and Smooth version and I'm in the shade Light Beige 118, which actually matches me pretty perfectly. So I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, which is $5. To be honest, it's my favorite sponge, high-end or drugstore. So I'm actually just gonna put it right onto the sponge. And I'm gonna start to apply this to my face. where it's gonna get a little scary. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit. So for concealer, I always use Tarte Shape Tape. It's the only one I use. To be honest, again, like I don't feel like I found anything that's as full coverage that stays put as much as that does. A lot of concealers like move around on me and crease, but I'm gonna branch out, okay? I'm gonna try something new. So I have the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I actually have two shades. This one I just got, it's in medium beige, and this one is in medium peach. And this one looks too dark and this one looks too light. So I think if I mix them, it'll be a good concealer cocktail for me. You know what? It's only makeup. If it doesn't work, we wash it off. Actually, that's pretty good coverage. I don't know how long it's gonna last on me, but put a little more of the medium peach, the lighter shade on. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna bring a little bit around my nose and on my chin. Just because I have breakouts and redness there. Okay, now to sit down my, I think I'm actually just gonna powder my whole face. I'm gonna use the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder in Translucent. I like this powder a lot. I've had this for a while. So I'm just gonna set down everything so it doesn't move. The concealer's starting to look a little dry under my eyes and like creepy. So I don't know. It looks very dry and creepy under my eyes. It might not be for me. I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off. I'm really hot. Okay, moving on. We're gonna go to bronzer next. So I have the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in the shade 03 Suntan. I love this bronzer actually. I've had this for quite a while. It might be a little warm and dark for me right now, but I'm just gonna use it very, very lightly. I love a good matte bronzer. Sometimes I feel like shimmery bronzers kind of emphasize my texture, but I think a matte bronzer is always kind of universally flattering. I hate my under eyes right now. I keep looking at it. I don't like it at all. All right, next product is a highlighter. So this highlighter I've had, you're gonna see the packaging. It's falling apart. Kind of embarrassing. It's very old. I've had it for a really long time, but it's amazing. And this, I think this is under $5 even. So this is the Wet n Wild MEGAGLOW Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. Beautiful pinky champagne highlight. I've hit pan on it. When I'm like super pale like this, I think it flatters my skin tone. So I'm just gonna take this setting brush from Real Techniques, go into the highlight, and I'm just gonna pop this on the high points of my face. So the top of my cheekbones, my brow, above my brow, kind of like a C shape here. Super affordable. And I'm actually gonna pop this in my inner corners of my eyes as well while I have it out. Okay, for blush, I have another Wet n Wild product. I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. I love their blushes. They're super pigmented. The colors are beautiful. This color is like a dark peachy color, and it's super pigmented, like I said. So you need the littlest, tiniest bit. So this will last a really long time. And again, I think this is under $5 as well. So I'm just gonna dip in. Tiniest, tiniest bit. And again, I love matte blushes too. Especially when I've got breakouts or bumps. I just feel like it's so much more flattering than a luminous blush. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick. I'm going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. It's my favorite drugstore pencil. Well, first of all, the color is perfect for me. It's not to like warm tone. And I love that it's got like a super precise little tip on it, so you can really like get little strokes going. So I'm just gonna finish up underneath my eyes really quick. I'm gonna pop on just like a cream colored eyeliner just to open up my eyes. This one's from LA Girl. It's the Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in the shade Super Bright. I love LA Girl's eyeliners as well as their lip liners. They're very nice. And I'm just gonna add some shadow underneath my eyes. I'm gonna start with this darker shade first. Next, I'm going to spray my face with some setting spray. This is the CATRICE Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. That took me forever to say correctly. This is a nice setting spray. It's supposed to give a glow. I think it actually has more like glitter particles in. I don't think it gives like an actual dewy glow from my experience, but it's still a nice, affordable setting spray. I love how my eyes came out. So pretty. The eyeshadow is so pretty. I'm just gonna add some mascara to my lower lashes. By the way, I always spray my face with setting spray before I do my lower lashes, just so that it might transfer down. So I try to just avoid that altogether if I can. Okay. I'm gonna use one of my favorite lip liners. This is ColourPop's Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF. It's just like a super pretty Your Lips But Better color for me. Okay, and then I'm gonna put on some lipstick. So these lipsticks are some of like my favorite lipsticks, and I never hear people talking about them. These are the Sephora collection LipStories lipsticks. They're so beautiful. First of all, the packaging is really cute. They all have different kind of themes to them. This one is in the shade Brunch Date, so it's got like brunch tables and stuff. The colors are really pretty. They're super creamy, and they're under $10. This one is supposedly a matte, but I actually think it's more of like a satin matte. I don't feel like it's dry. I think it has a little bit of a sheen to it, and I love this color. It's like a nudie pinky brown. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna pop that on. Last thing I'm gonna do is put in some brow gel to finish up my look. This is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. It's just a clear gel. Okay, you guys, and that's it. This is a full face of nothing over $10. I mean, I really think that the drugstore and affordable makeup in general has really stepped up their game, like I said. I think quality of products is so high just because of the saturation level of all these brands coming out with better and better and better and better makeup. The drugstore has also had to improve their quality. So I'm really excited. I love the eyeshadow. That's probably my favorite part of this whole look. I think this Profusion palette is awesome, and I'm definitely gonna try to pick up some more of them. So I don't know, I think I look expensive. What do you think? I definitely don't look cheap. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. If there's any other types of videos you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments down below. And until then, I will see you next time. Bye.